Okay. What? Yo. What up, guys? It's your boy TDub Blazing the Sports. Yes, of course, guys. I am back at like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. In the building, the one, the only, America's fastest travel in the building. What it do, good sir? Hope you're having a great day. Let's get it. Yeah. Okay. I'm reloaded. Okay. All right. Yo. You already know, guys. Listen, man. Welcome. What's up, guys? Got a chance from work to step away for a minute. To be honest, man, I didn't have a certain idea what I was going to talk about. So I got a couple pictures here. But before I talk about that, I got to greet the one, the only, the most beautiful, poetic Kales in the building. How you doing, hon? Always a pleasure. See, listen, man. It got me blushing. I'm trying to make the cheeks go down. Got me blushing in here like that. How you doing? Remember, I will be live this weekend. This video right here was just pretty much off of the whim. I had time. I didn't have a plan. But like, you know what, man? T-Dub, you know you cook how you cook. You know, just turn the eye on him. Put a pot on. You know what they do. They're going to be in their room like, that must be T-Dub in there cooking. Smells good. Pause that game. But let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right. So, guys, listen, we got so much to talk about. Floyd Mayweather taking on Logan Paul. That is official for a Sunday. A Sunday. Wow. This is probably the first time in history they did back-to-back pay-per-views from the 5th, the Saturday, and the 6th, the Sunday. Then, of course, we got this weekend. I'm calling this fight right here. And I got to be honest, I am rooting for Chisora to beat Parker. Then, guys, listen, we got this one right here, too. Andy Ruiz taking on Chris Arreola. And then we have Deontay Wilder. Strike that like button. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Strike that like button. You know, left hook Larry, that like button. Right hook Joe. Put Larry and Joe together. Let's go. Left hook Larry. All he throws is left hooks. You know what I'm saying? But listen, guys, let's go and get it. You know how it is, man. Let's get them likes all the way up. They've been keeping your boy T-Dub extremely busy with work. Extremely. But listen, man, we got boxing. We have boxing going on. Deontay Wilder, I done this one today. I actually done this video today. This may be it right here, guys. So, this is Wilder. You know, back. Look at it. The feints, the rights, the getting back, not leaving himself out there. The feint go, you know, the slip roll. I gotta say, man, I'm pretty impressed by that. I'm pretty impressed. So we gotta talk about what we've seen here. We gotta talk about what does this mean? What does it mean, man? What does it mean? Many people was saying that Wilder should retire. Some people were saying Wilder is going to retire. That's the crazy thing. Some people said Wilder is going to retire. Now fighting. I got a UPS at my place. They hope they brought me something good. I don't remember what I ordered, but I might keep it. But look, man, Wilder training wants revenge with Tyson Fury. Billy Joe Saunders going at Eddie Hearn, calling him a what do they call him? You a little wanker, little wheeze. I don't know, man. Like, you know, something directed towards the manhood. Let's see. Now see, I'm doing a video, and they're ringing the old doorbell on your boy. I'm doing. I told y'all UPS was right there. I told y'all it was right there. But listen, man, let's get easy. Left hook lace. Left hook Lacey didn't see that punch coming, man. I don't know what happened to left hook Lacey, man. I wonder who is this, man. I don't know if they got there. Hold on. Guys, give me a second. Let me see, man. In case somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, guys, listen. I stay in a pretty decent neighborhood. I moved out. Oh, he's leaving it. He's leaving. I see him leaving. All right, champ. All right. Oh, he said left hook Lacey. So listen, man, let's get to it. So we have a saga going on, right? We have a saga going on. Deontay Wilder is putting out a video, and I have to say this, guys, just like I said in a video I put out earlier. People they have to draw a conclusion. How come Wilder, in my opinion, looked this good with this trainer, and he never looked at this level with Breland? Again, it's like I said, man, if you are a trainer and if you feel that you are not elevating this fighter or this fighter is not listening to you, then to be honest, you should go. Because even as a trainer, if you have a fighter that does not look like he's elevating, according to Breland, you know, he ain't learned nothing, he ain't listening, you should leave. But in a short time, and I get it, guys, this is just pads. This is just pads. So we are only comparing pads against pads. Guys, listen, man, I'm just saying. The bop measure, bop, they got that from Floyd anyway, you know. It's a lot better, man. A lot better getting back, moving. Now, I would like to see a little bit more head movement, but you know what? You know, there's time. There's time. Nice roll counter right hand. You know, and see, the thing with Wilder, right? Some people think he should be like basically a complete boxer. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Deontay Wilder should go to a complete boxer like a Floyd Mayweather or a Terence Crawford, because I think he will lose some of that made him Wilder, right? Sometimes, and I'm just saying, you don't want to completely reinvent the wheel. Now, yes, you want to teach him new tricks and moving his head a little bit more, and the slips, roll over, the right hand, slip back over, left uppercut, left hook, right hand, roll back over, you know, but he got to have those elements that brought him here, that raw instinct of just being able to be like UPS, show up at your front doorstep and deliver some shit. So, we gonna see, man. Like I said, this between they got Tyson Fury, guys. We still don't know what's gonna happen between Joshua and Fury. That is the thing. We don't even know. Eddie Hearn has put it out there multiple times. It's good. It's good. Right direction. Right direction. I'm telling you, it's going down. July. Got a date between. Blah 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 blah. And everything Eddie Hearn says, it seemed like Frank Warren and Bob Arum are not saying, they're not on board. They're not saying the same thing. So, guys, listen, man. And they have said it too many times that Fury might end up fighting Wilder. They said it too many times. Listen, once is too many times. And if they repeat it more than once, they are planning already in boxing minds' head that don't be surprised if Fury have to go back and fight Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Breland Smith in the building. What's up, champ? What's up, champ? Let's get it. All right, guys. In another fight that I'm going to cover this weekend, Andy Ruiz, Chris Arreola. Now, I got to be honest. I'm an honest man when I want to be. we all, you know, like, did you have that? Yeah, I did, but I ain't gonna admit to it. No, I ain't had it. What you talking about? I had what? I was over here. Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola, in my opinion, should not be a pay-per-view fight. It should not. It should be to me, a Showtime fight. But I would love for this fight to be on Fox too. The reason why I would love it is because it would get more eyes on it. Now, I kind of understand why they did pay-per-view, is because I think they want to give the Mexican fan base, something to just basically almost say it's ours, right? This is ours. Um, I think the whole every fight is Mexican fighters, right? I could be wrong, but I think even the what I'm thinking about, what is it called again? Not the undercard. I think all the undercard fights are Mexican fighters, and then the headline is Mexican fighters with not an undisputed, but a United Heavyweight Champion, the first United Heavyweight Champion, in Chris Arreola, who people thought was going to be a heavyweight champion. So I get it, right? It is a truly Mexican showdown. That if you are a Mexican boxing fans, you don't have to be Mexican. You can be like a fan of Mexican boxers, their styles, or you can be a Mexican and you want to support your people. This is it. Outside of them actually fighting for a title, this is it. You can invite your people over, get your drinks over, get the barbecue pit, a grill going on, whatever. Get it cracking and have a good time, especially around Cinco de Mayo. But Sierra F in the building. Where have you been? Where have you been? Said the one and only Whatsblazing in sport. You know. I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving these boxing geekers every bit of this work. Let's get it. See, man, when I say I'm working, what's my old slogan? I'm working, we working, let's work. Guys, when I say I'm working when I'm working, it's because, listen, I turn this way. I'm in a whole new zone. This, including this printer, is my official job. That's what I do, and it's crazy busy. This, well, you can't see this monitor, right? But this is a monitor hooked up to my computer right here with the camera right here. This is like, okay, this is my YouTube. So I'm here. All right. Oh, shit, time to go live. Boom, let's get it. Now let me cook. Yeah. All right, guys. So listen, man. Deontay Wilder is back. Bomb Squad is back. I can't wait. Chris Arreola taking on Andy Ruiz. And guys, listen, man. I don't know how this fight gonna shape out. I listen. Even though I don't know how it's gonna shape out, I'm picking Andy to win. Let's get that clear. Visine, Windex, water. Let's get that all the way clear right now. Air, breath. Let's get it clear. I'm picking Andy Ruiz to win. Chris Arreola is looking to be in good shape. He's fighting, training good, training hard. I'm gonna support it. Remember, guys, I cover boxing, so a lot of times I might cover some fights I don't think maybe it's worth the value of a pay-per-view. But listen, man, I'm gonna support this one. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna call it. We're gonna talk about it, and we will see if there's an upset. And in this fight, there could be an upset. If Andy beat Chris Arreola, not an upset. Chris beat Andy at 40 years old. That'd be an upset. But before that, guys, listen, I'm going to be live earlier today for top right-hand corner. Chisora taking on Parker. And listen, man. Oh, Sierra F became a heat seeker. Guys, listen, watch out. Now we got the heat seeker bumping the big speakers. Best believer. Oh, she in the building. What's up? Welcome to the family. Welcome. You know what? You probably didn't even know this, but you just got in time because on May the 8th, Canelo Alvarez taking on Billy Joe Saunders. TDub will be giving out one of these. Name, logo, you're getting it. So in order to enter this contest, this is what you have to be, guys. One, if you are a moderator for the channel, I am not adding any more new moderators. You are automatically entered into being able to win a shirt. If you're out of this country, you have to pay for shipping. But if you are within the United States, where it's the 48 connecting states. Put it like that. Let's put it like that. The 48 connecting states. Shipping, handling, the shirt is on me. You show up that day, TDub. No. If you don't want to enter the shirt, you want somebody else to win it, give somebody else a chance to win it, then just show up and support. But if you want to enter, say, hey, TDub, don't forget about me. Put me down for that. You want to get that shirt. So what I do, I take your name down. At the end, probably a different show, I would do a drawing live and give away the shirt. So you have to be a moderator or a member. Now, new members can come. I'm not adding new moderators. New members can come. Now let's get it. You know what I like about Chris by Chisor? I like Chisor because Chisor is real. Chisor, top right corner, dark-skinned black guy, beard. I guess to you it'd be left corner, huh? No, it'd be right. It'd be right. Chisor, yeah, like Sierra, come through. Listen, I'm telling you, you gotta come visit your boy more. That's what we gotta do. Visit your boy more. Now here we go. Chisor is one of them heavyweights guys. It's like, listen, he knows his place in line. When Chisor did it was like, I don't know if it was an interview or something about his fight coming to Parker, right? And he's like, listen, man, he don't care about getting a title shot. I mean, this guy is real. He's real. He doesn't want to be a mandatory. He said, listen, if you're a mandatory, you might not get a shot for like 2 or 3 years. Then you're fighting fights, you don't want to fight these fights, blah, blah, blah. Chisor is content with just doing what he can do. And you know what? I can't knock that man. I mean, that's real. When somebody telling you, listen, I don't really care about getting a title shot. Because you got to think about it, right? Chris Arreola, like, man, because the interviewer said, you know, the winner between you and Parker, you know, could probably get a title shot to become mandatory. He said, listen, he thinking, right, I got to fight Joshua or Fury or potentially Wilder. That'd be like another one bites the dust, and another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. I think that's Queen, right? Another one bites the dust. It be just another loss, man. He know it. Like, listen, I'm trying to fight. I ain't trying to get beat up. Wilder reach out and touch him. Fury probably dance all. Fury already beat him. But listen, man, fighting fights like this, Chisor knows where he's at. He know that he can still do big fights in the UK. They support him. So with Chisor, he can fight Parker or Pulev or Povetkin. Even another fight with Dylan White if he wanted to. There's fights that Oscar Ruiz, he can fight them fights over there and still headline, win, lose, or draw. He can still fight people. Now, I don't know if he's gonna be Parker, but to be honest, I wanted to. When I am cheering for war. I want WAR. War. We'll see what happens. But look at that, man. Look at that. Y'all want to hear a little bit of it? Let's hear it. Hold up. Let's hear a little bit of it. Do that. Let's see. I think you guys can hear it, but I don't think I can hear it yet. Let me see. There we go. Look at that, man. Listen, guys. That's fighting shape. Like, if you look at Deontay Wilder right here, that's like fighting shape. I mean, jeez. Guys, I want the third fight, man. I want the third fight. I'm sorry. I want the third fight. I know a lot of people out there want to say, you lost, move on, give up. You know, I get it. But nah, man. He lost once. He had a contract to get a third fight if he lost. And see, here's the crazy thing. Crazy thing is that if he would have beat Tyson Fury, Fury could have had claim for a rematch. And nobody would have argued it. If Wilder would have beat Fury and said, okay, we got a third fight coming up, nobody would have questioned it. No one would have said, oh, we don't want to see no third fight. We forget your contract. No one would have said that. No one. But let Wilder lose. Let Wilder lose. Here come the boxing cancel culture coming up. The boxing cancel culture. Oh, let's cancel him. Last topic. Floyd Mayweather. Why is that not showing up? I see you, champ, but it's not showing up. That's crazy. I'll just come up. There it is. Yeah, just coming in. I know the argument is Floyd too old and too small, but I can't see Floyd losing. Hey, listen, bro, that's the topic I'll go in there right now. That's my last topic on this video. Let's talk about it. And remember, guys, the floor is always open. It's always open. Matter of fact, listen, I know you guys ain't going to do it, but just because I'm that type of dude, let me open my lines. Hold up. Okay. Lines open. Just in case you guys want to, talk about it. 314-884-1013. You can call me. Listen, if you call that number, you can call and talk to your boy TDub. Let's see. You know what? Let me go. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, you know what? And I saw this, guys. Floyd Mayweather versus Jake Paul undercourt. Badu Jack versus Pascal 2. Guys. Okay. That ain't bad, man. That ain't bad. Here we go. Now, if you guys want to see Floyd Mayweather back in action, let's talk about it, right? Floyd Mayweather is, I believe, 44 years old. Oh, and shout out to St. Louis in the building, too. I'm just glad to see him back. But see, the thing is, Brennan, I don't believe he was holding off, talking about Wilder. I don't believe Deontay Wilder was just holding off because he was depressed and didn't want to fight. Wilder was only holding off. All right, Urban. Wilder was only holding off because he wanted to fight Fury. See, Wilder, and guys, listen, I want you guys to do me a favor. I mean, and this is only for the people that don't want to see Wilder fight Fury next. Do me a favor, and you don't have to respond. Just kind of answer to yourself, right? So, if you were the heavyweight champion for 5 years, you successfully defended your title 10 times in a row, right? You give somebody a rematch that you wasn't even obligated to give a rematch. A person who you tried to give a rematch to earlier pulled out, signed with somebody else, and went on to fight 2 other people. So you was doing this off of your own strength. But in doing so, you said, all right, you do something almost unheard of. The champion is giving the non-champion a 2-way rematch clause. So if Wilder loses, he gets a rematch. If Fury would have lost, Fury get a rematch. They agreed to it. They signed it, right? That means both of them are going into this fight trying to win, knowing if they lose, they still are next to try to get that shot again. That's why you do a contract. Wilder lost. We seen it. We don't have to relive it. We seen what happened, right? So he said, listen, all right, I lost. I think it was some funny S going on. I don't like how Breland was moving, but I want my shot. He had within 30 days to activate his rematch clause. He done it within the time frame. He agreed to every date they put up for the rematch. And then out of nowhere, the other camp is talking about, well, we should do this fight in January, February, so we can have more people. We need a live audience. We need a live audience. We need a live audience. So you know what? They preached this so much that the networks, including ESPN, was talking about, you know what? Well, we don't want to do it in December anyway. We're going to have to compete with these other people on the same date. Then we're going to do kind of what you guys recommended. Why did it show up as a missed call? It didn't even ring. If you call, it didn't even ring. That's weird. That is weird. But, so, Wilder agreed. The networks was listening to Top Rank and Frank was talking, okay, well, we need to push it up January, February. Then the moment they get what they want, what they feel in January, February, they can have a live audience, they pull out the fight completely. They said that Wilder did not fight in time, he can move on. So you should be able to understand Wilder's frustration is feeling like he's getting effed over. He's getting effed over by doing someone a favor that he didn't have to do a favor to. Everything's fine. Okay. So Wilder has been putting all this time into trying to get Fury to fight him like they signed. And now for a lot of you people that are saying Wilder should just move on and let Fury fight Joshua, have you guys not looked and seen that enough time has went by that Fury could have fought Wilder by now, made $50 or $60 million or more, and still could fight Joshua? And even if you don't think that's the case, Fury don't have to fight Wilder. Well, he is still not completely signed to fight Joshua. The fight he pulled out to make, he has not made yet. The fight he pulled out to make with Joshua, he's now telling Joshua that Wilder might be next after all? You're going to have to make this make sense. It says you're not available. Oh, you know what? Bro, hold on. I got you. Hold on, champ. I'm going to fix that right now. I got it off. Hold on. I must got it off. Hold on. Call now, champ. I got you. Call now, champ. Call now. I got you, champ. So, think about it. The fight that he pushed away from, that probably would have took place January or February, he is saying that that same fighter might be next. There we go. Yo, what's up, champ? I got you on the line. What's going on? This is Urban Stuff?
Yes, sir.
What's up, St. Louis? Talk to me, bro.
Yes, sir. Calling from U City.
There it is.
Yeah, like about that Logan Paul thing. Like,
okay.
I know the argument is like, people say like, is Mayweather, is he old or he too? Like, dudes in my family watch boxing, so of course people who watch boxing, they like to make up that argument is if he, is Mayweather still got it? My thing is Mayweather fighting Logan Paul, like he definitely got it. Like, and this comes from a person that I used to doubt. Like, I said Mayweather's gonna beat Canelo, but I really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Back then when he fought Canelo.
But is there a chance that he could lose? I mean, here's the difference. Now, I'm a Mayweather fan. Of course, I'm going to let you know I am picking Mayweather. But I'm just going to play just to be in opposition. I'm just going to talk about what ifs. Now, Logan Paul can come into this fight weighing 190. And the most Floyd Mayweather can come into this fight weighing is 160. But I'm going to let you know. Right, that's the most. And just to let you know.
I expect less than that. Okay.
Huh?
I expected less than that, but okay.
Well, I mean, that's the most he can weigh. But I'm going to say this. He has never weighed 160. Even when he fought at 154,
Right.
He came into the fight at like 150. He's just not a big dude. Like I don't see Floyd Mayweather come. If Floyd Mayweather come in at 160, to me that mean like you're gonna be able to see that he's not gonna be chiseled. He didn't really try to cut because I think he walks around probably around like 155 or 156, something like that.
155 the most probably.
Yeah, I mean that's walking at most. That's walking around, and then if he trains a little bit, now he's gonna drop some weight. I mean, is there a chance that a 190-pound fighter can clip him and get him out of there?
That's all he really can. That's all he can do is try to get a lucky punch. I mean, everybody got a lucky shot in the.
But would it be luck? I mean, all right. Logan Paul gonna be 190. He has to weigh in at 190. Now, if he does not have a rehydration clause, he can come in on fight night, 10 to 15 pounds bigger. So he could potentially be 200, 205 pounds, taking on a guy that's 150 pounds. Now here's my thing. Now I'm a big guy. I'm definitely bigger now. But when I was in the gym just training, I was typically around 190, 200, somewhere right there. And when I used to get in the ring and spar guys that was, let's say 147. One, I never went my hardest on them, but even going my hard for them, just punching their guard, like they put their hand at the block, just hitting their guard with enough force, they can't come back. Gonna knock them off balance. So what if Logan Paul? Yeah. What if Logan Paul has that thing where? What if Floyd can't hurt him, and Logan just start punching? He say, you know what? F trying to get a target good hit shot. He can't hurt me. Yes, he can frustrate me. I'm trying to punch through his guard. I'm trying to punch through his arms. I'm just trying to punch through everything I can and get Floyd out of there. Because he's 44 years old.
You don't want to do that against Mayweather because you're going to get tired. And once you get tired, you're going to be like Conor McGregor. You don't want to do that with Floyd.
I mean, I wonder how many rounds is this? How many rounds do you think it's going to be?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think how many rounds the Logan Paul fight was. Jake Paul fight.
I think his is scheduled for 8, I believe. I think they might have pushed it to around between 6 and 8. It was between 6 and 8 rounds. Might be something make me want to say 8. It didn't go 8. But hey, let me ask you a question. I believe Jake Paul is actually a better fighter than Logan. Like Logan right now,
hands down.
It's
I don't like neither one of them. I'll be honest, I don't like neither one of them. But yeah, Jake Paul is better. And he's actually a decent boxer. I'm not gonna lie. I hate to say that, but yeah, he is.
I mean, you got to give props. Now let me ask you a question. Now, this could be an ultimate setup, because Jake Paul knocked out a YouTuber, a basketball player, and an MMA player. I mean, he's sitting on knockouts, and then Logan is sitting on a draw, and amateur when he fought KSI, and he had lost to KSI. In a professional fight. So Logan, to be honest, in boxing, he's not really on a hot streak. He's on a losing streak, and he's probably going to lose to Mayweather. What do you think about they set up? Would it be a mega fight if Floyd wins and fight Jake Paul?
I guess so. It could be a setup. I mean, that's kind of like, it's getting like, I mean, I can imagine them doing that, but it's kind of getting silly. Like, I mean, cause, okay, I will say Logan Paul versus KSI, that was good for people that was amateurs, and I think, Logan Paul probably had a tougher opponent with KSI. I'm not sure his other opponents. But if Mayweather fight, that's a money grab if Mayweather trying to fight Jake Paul afterwards. It's basically a money grab. I mean,
this is a money grab. This is a money grab.
It is. Definitely.
I think every fight that Floyd does, remember, he's retired. He said he's not coming back. And to be honest, I don't blame him, bro. Like, he's 44 years old.
Oh yeah.
So, I get it, man. Like I don't want. Some people want to see Floyd come back and try to pass the baton to one of the younger guys. But listen, I don't think you need to come back just to get your ass beat, especially to go get your record. He's 44. He only be fighting up Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. I don't see him winning at all. He's 44. His legs don't move as good. He still got pretty decent time. His speed's not quite there like it used to be. And when you get older, your chin gets weaker. It don't get stronger. Like I said, because I am a Floyd fan, I don't want to see him come back just to get his record jacked up by trying to pass the baton to somebody younger. Um, but if Florida's going to keep doing these exhibitions, I mean, who do you want to see him fight then? Like, who could he fight? An Oscar De La Hoya, maybe? Or
oh no, De La Hoya would. I don't think. I don't know. I don't like De La Hoya.
I mean, you know he's coming back too, right?
Yeah, he said he's coming back when he was high off his ass, or whatever the fuck he took.
Yeah, July 3rd, bro. Man, I saw that, man. Like, I don't know, man. He was talking about the dude, the black dude, Cunningham. Like, he said, the only good thing he said about him was like, look at his body, look at his physique. It's so Adonis. Like, he was talking about. That's the only thing he positively said about the black dude was how his physique and you know he might need a moment to get some water or something after that. But then when you're talking about the MMA guy, he was just basically kissing his butt.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm saying I'm not saying that this is influenced by Whatsblazing sports. It's just observing stuff and talking. I feel like De La Hoya don't like black people. This is my opinion, but it's just my opinion.
I mean, if you talk to a lot of boxers that's black and been under him, most of them say he does not promote black fighters. Now, whatever they can call from that, they can call from it. I'm only calling how I see it. He was completely one-sided. The only good thing he said about the actual boxer was talking about his physique and his muscles, and he's like a Adonis. He's like, was it's like he was caught up in his aura or something for a minute.
Yeah, that's the same dude that wore women's lingerie.
Yeah,
that's what you saying.
I'm saying he was all caught up in that, and then he started talking bad about him, talking about he's been knocked out 9 times. He know how to lose. I mean, like, gee, I mean, you're a commentator. Shouldn't you not try to be biased? Shouldn't you say something positive about both fighters? You only kissing one fighter, but you shit on another fighter. But I mean, he says,
like I said in the comment before, whatever they gave him, don't give him that stuff no more because he was annoying the hell out of me.
Oh, listen, I bet you, he was probably supposed to commentate at least one more fight, but you notice after that fight they got him out of there, and Snoop Dogg got in there. After that fight, he wasn't there no more, bro. He was on something, and I don't think whatever he was on, it wasn't in Snoop Dogg's blunt. He might have been on something else, bro. I don't know.
Man, it might have been some coke. I don't know what that dude just kept saying. Yeah, baby, and this and that. Blah, blah. I'm like, I think I was watching this. I was on myself. I think I literally said out loud, "Shut the fuck up!" Like,
who he reminded me of, bro? He reminded me of since you said it. You remember Bad Boys 2 when Martin Lawrence popped that Viagra or something?
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Are you hiding?" They went to the boss house, and he looking at the boss fish tank. He said, "This is a good fucking fish. This is a good fish." Like, hey, man, it seemed like. Now was it a Molly? Like what did he pop? Whatever he popped, that reminded me of Oscar De La Hoya, man. It's like he was just in a loopity-loop world, man.
Yeah, that yeah, I don't know what that was. He was annoying. That's one thing I know. He was annoying the hell out of me that fight.
Hold on 1 second, Chim. I got somebody. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry about that, Chim, man. Somebody's knocking my door back. You still there with me, champ?
Yeah, you good.
All right, yeah, man. So, Oscar Wilder's a freestyle. He said he'll be back July 3rd. He said he's gonna fight the best. We don't know who he's gonna fight. They definitely shouldn't be You know what? To be honest, man, I think that's just the worst we've seen him. Go ahead, champ.
What you going? Oscar said he said something like, "I started off Cinco de Mayo. It's not even May yet." Like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'll start off Cinco de Mayo, and I'm going to start off...
Well, I think what he's talking about is he started... he made fighting on Cinco de Mayo big.
Okay, yeah.
Because when he was fighting, he was targeting those dates. Those, I think one of them is Mexican Independence, and one of them Day of the Dead, September and May. And even when he fought Floyd Mayweather, that was around the Cinco de Mayo fight. So
Okay, that makes sense then. Okay.
so he kind of, I don't know the whole history, but I guess I can give him credit for actually making those dates big, and then Floyd Mayweather took over those dates, and then Canelo took over those dates.
Yeah, and the one thing I was gonna say about Mayweather is he needs to know when to call it quits, and I hope somebody don't make it happen for him. I don't want him to turn into a Bernard Hopkins situation.
See, I think that's why he's fighting the Logan Paul. See, Floyd Mayweather, he's getting to that age that if he did fight like an Oscar or somebody, like I think the gap of winning is getting more narrow because he's getting older. A lot of things gonna go, reaction, timing, just being able to get clipped and not being able to recover like you did when you're younger. Like an older Floyd Mayweather, 44, I don't think this Mayweather can recover like the Mayweather versus Shane Mosley recovered when he got hit by Mosley with two big shots. I think at 44 he goes down. Zab hit him with a nice one.
Yeah, which was a knockdown, but they didn't call it a knockdown. But he did get knocked down by Zab.
Because the glove touch. Because he was bro, and I've been watching that fight live. I didn't even see the shot. Zab Judah was so damn fast back then. I didn't even see the right hook he threw. I just saw Floyd trying to go to the body, and think about it, was so fast that the referee didn't see it. He just thought kind of Floyd stumbled back or something, and his glove touched. It straight. So I mean, it's technically a knockdown, but he didn't really just flat out level him. And like it's enough to where he was stumbling back and his glove touched the canvas.
Also, that may be a Floyd fan too. The fact that you could literally the first half of that, Zab Judah was beating his ass.
He was winning the first 5.5 rounds. Zab was up before Floyd took over.
I did not think Floyd was gonna win that. He was getting beat, but he came back, and that was great because Zab Judah, he got bad stamina, something like that. But yeah, that helped him out. But I think if Mayweather do fight somebody, if he does keep on fighting, I'd like to see him fight Pacquiao. I mean, De La Hoya, I could see that again. I think he'd beat De La Hoya, but Pacquiao, that'd be interesting. So I think Pacquiao got more to fight for. Like, he got more reason to fight now. He never should fight Canelo because Canelo will probably kill him now.
Oh no, man! Like I think, like you said, man. If he came back and he wanted to have what's considered a real fight with a dangerous opponent, I think Pacquiao, because they already fought, they're similar in age. I think Pacquiao might be aging better, man. I mean, Pacquiao's still keeping a lot of explosiveness. And Oscar, believe it or not, if Floyd Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya, and they go back and show people that old fight and how close it was, and some people thinking Oscar won, and Oscar can come back on July 3rd and actually beat somebody and look decent. To be honest, I think if Floyd fought Oscar, they probably can take over one of the Mexican holidays from Canelo. And to be honest, I think Oscar would try to do it just because Canelo left his ass. He would try to say, Floyd, let's do it. Let's take over this day.
I definitely think so, because then they can make it into a grudge match. I know I said La Hoya definitely, he didn't like the Floyd Mayweather beat him. I haven't heard him say anything good about Mayweather. Like,
bro, he doesn't. I mean, like, think about it. Not only did Mayweather beat him, he had to work with Mayweather for a while, and Mayweather beat everybody on his roster. It was big, man. But let me ask you, hey, what do you think about the Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola fight? Are you familiar with Chris?
No, I'm not. I'm happy Ruiz fighting it. I do plan on seeing it. Ain't it this weekend?
Yeah, it's pay-per-view, though.
Yeah. I got ways. But, yeah, I'm going to watch that fight. I don't know who the Chris dude is. I like Ruiz. How is he doing?
Chris, he's 40 now. He had a couple title shots before. He has not won it. He does have like a warrior mentality where he would come in there mentality. He would throw a lot of shots. I think the favorite in this fight would be Andy Ruiz. Chris, like I said, he's 40 years old. This is what they're doing, like a big Mexican showdown. So I think it's the whole undercarded Mexican fighters, and the main event is a Mexican fighter. So it's kind of like, like doing it for the Mexican people, giving them like pretty much this is like their event.
Right.
Now, it should be a good fight, though, man, because Andy Ruiz doesn't run, and Chris Arreola does not run. Even though I got Andy winning, it should be some shots thrown.
Is the Arreola dude, is he like, I hope I say his name right, Anyway, is he like a taller dude? 'Cause, I mean,
No, he's
heavy,
he's
so I'm
about like
saying.
he's like 6'3". I mean, Andy's like 6'2". He's
Okay.
like 6'3". They
They
reached
both like heavy
somewhat.
set.
What you said again?
Are they both like heavy set type people? I mean,
Andy is definitely a heavy set. Chris actually is a little bit smaller now, man. Like he's leaner. He's a leaner heavyweight now. He's definitely training his ass off. But like I said, man, just going off of what I've seen, I gotta go with Andy. But I'm watching it, and then I don't know if you can do the whole day, but before that, around maybe 2 p.m. start time, 3 p.m. Uh, Chisora versus Parker. It's going to be a fight in the UK, two heavyweights. I'm telling you, man, that one right there, there's no title up, but Chisora is one of them guys that he's not pretty. He's doing one thing. He's coming in there and he's just throwing big shots trying to get you out of there. Parker is probably more of the boxer, but that should be a pretty good scrap as well. That's in the UK, coming on around maybe about 3 p.m. our time.
Okay, it's about 6 hours, 7 hours ahead of us in the Central Time. I have to watch that. I'm not too familiar with UK boxers nowadays. Besides like Fury and wait, Fury. Anyway,
Fury UK,
and
yeah, Fury UK, Anthony Joshua's UK,
yeah, and I got one
Dylan
dude
White,
with the
Dylan White's UK.
cornrows. Got his name, black dude with the cornrows, but yeah, him too. Well, I can't recall his name right now.
Uh, One last question though before I let you go. What did you think
Uh,
about I don't know if you've seen the Deontay Wilder training video?
yeah, I saw that. I saw that when you was showing it. Yeah, I saw that. I think I
Hey,
commented on that too.
does he what do you think, man? Just give me your raw thoughts. What do you think?
I was like, he finally learned how to box. Wow, like
But now,
that's impressive.
I gotta ask you a question. So basically, it sounds like you're saying he's improved. Do you
Yeah.
say he's improved? Now, I mean, if he finally learned it, are you saying it had a lot to do with who's teaching him?
I don't know. Did he change coaches or?
Yeah,
Dang.
he was working with well, one of his coaches he's working with. He still kept one of them, but he's working with this dude named Mark Breland. Mark Breland used to be a champion himself, a badass fighter, smaller fighter. He was training Wilder for a few years. Wilder ended up letting him go because Wilder, I think he believed that somebody put something in his water, and he also let him go because he told him don't throw the towel in, and he went against his wish and threw the towel in. Then Mark Breland came out and went into a UK platform, and he started shitting on Wilder, telling him, listen, he can't learn, he can't do this. You see, he don't fight like me, and he pretty much said, basically like he was only with Wilder, just in so many words, for the paycheck, that he couldn't
Right.
learn. So that's why I did the other video where I show it for a brief second as a side by side with him working with Breland, and then this one right here.
And I
Uh,
think that I think what you said could be the case. Also, I think sometimes life have to humble certain people. Maybe get knocked on his ass, make him think about something. Because you can't. I knew he's gonna get knocked out eventually. First of all, I never seen a knockout artist that didn't get knocked out eventually. And second, like you can't just rely on that right hand. That's not gonna be there all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like I knew eventually it's gonna happen. So maybe either training different coaches or maybe learning that you can't rely on the same tool for every job. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I get you. In this one though, like I said, man, I definitely am impressed. Um, I believe
Okay,
this
he
is
looks
more
bigger.
sort of. I don't know if he's bigger now, but I believe this is more sort of new trainer, to be honest, because um, a fighter does what a trainer teaches him to do.
Right.
If you see a fighter hitting mitts, that's typically what the trainer taught him. Like even when I did mitts with a fighter I used to call Young Gun, and the fighter looked amazing hitting the mitts. He looked great, but the reason he looked great hitting the mitts is because that's what I taught him, and that's the routine I taught him.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to look great hitting the mitts, the person hitting the mitts have to tell you how to move, how to correct, how to do this. I really do believe that. I mean, think about this, bro. Like you just said now, he's finally learned how to box. Who fault
Right.
is it that if you believe you don't know how to box now? There's got to be training, man. That has
Yeah,
to be
definitely.
training, like because in boxing you have to learn, and you have to learn from a teacher, and it's your teacher's job to elevate you. Like even Floyd Mayweather didn't come out the womb boxing. He had to learn from his father and learn from his brother, his uncle, and end up getting there. But
Hmm.
I mean, he
And thing
wants his
about
third
Floyd,
fight, man. Go ahead.
yeah, the thing about Floyd is, I say about Floyd, he got better in his, I say maybe mid 30s, right? But he's at his best. Maybe not the physical best, but like mentality wise, he's at his best. Wilder, I don't see longevity in his career. And I like Wilder, but I don't see a long career with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard he started late, and whoever taught him before didn't teach him shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like so I don't see his career going too far. Like my brother told me, he said, because people want to see Wilder versus Tyson. I want to see that too. My brother said, ain't no way, because he said
Talking about Mike Tyson or Tyson Fury?
Tyson Fury, not Mike Tyson.
Listen, bro. I honestly want to see it, man. Look, this Wilder, in my opinion, I mean, the way he's looking now, like with the moves, and he can still bring that power he had before. Think about it. If you look at the first fight was a draw. Wilder dropped him twice, mid rounds, and then the last round dropped him twice. And the second fight, I believe, ever since he got hit in the back of his head, he couldn't recover. Now, the
Yeah,
second fight was bad, but you see, like that's the thing about boxing, man. It only takes one shot. Now, if Wilder was, let's say, just hitting the body or hitting the face and knocked down and got back up, he might have could have recovered better. But because he got hit in the back of the head, like you just never seen him for 4 rounds after that. His equilibrium was not completely off. Like the fight was
yeah,
it was such a landslide because it was like beating somebody up that was drunk. You know, cause
yeah.
once
It's like if you fighting balance, how you gonna beat somebody else up if you already fighting balance?
right, you're
So,
fighting back. It's like right, like you fighting a drunk in a bar or in a club, bro. It's like it's just going to be an easy fight for you. And uh, we didn't see the fight. I don't think the fight would have played out like that if Wilder didn't have his equilibrium. I think it probably would have been close to
oh,
the first
definitely.
fight. I
But I
think
think
that's why
towards
he
the
wants the
end,
third fight so bad.
yeah, I think so too. 'Cause I think towards the end of the fight, I see him like when you punch somebody, like when he threw a punch, he went backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like he pushed off a wall when he hit Fury. That's why I knew something was off, and I thought his ear got busted. You know what I'm saying? That's where your equilibrium and shit.
Yeah.
I thought his ear got busted.
Well, what they
But they said
said,
it
well, they
didn't.
said he
He
got
busted.
scratched and his ear was bleeding, but they said it was actually from a scratch. They don't know how he
Right.
got scratched inside of his ear. But now I gotta ask you this, and we go back to this before I let you go. Do
Mm-hmm.
you believe? Because Wilder said, "Listen, man," he said, 15 minutes or something before coming out to the ring, he said, "I just felt like, like something just kind of had me drowsy." He believed somebody spiked his water when he got to the ring. Like even if you go back and watch the fight, just go back even after this, watch the ring entrance and then watch when he first get in the ring. Like even before the bell ring, you can see him kind of like he's trying to wake his eyes if he's trying to do last second stretching. Do you believe it's a possibility that somebody could have tampered with his water and that's why he was more pushing punches than actually throwing them normal?
I had to watch that again. I know I heard it. And he said somebody spiked his water. I had to watch that again because before
Just
then
watch the
he said that.
beginning.
He
Like I
said
said,
that.
it's not confirmed, but do me a
Uh,
favor. After this, find a fight and just watch. Just fast forward. Fast forward all the way until he gets to the ring post and he gets in with just watch his eyes, watch how he's yawning, watch how he's stretching. He's not looking like a guy that's ready for a fight. And then some people believe that it could be the case because after the fight, when Tyson Fury did a post-fight interview, um, the somebody brought Tyson Fury a water, and Tyson Fury grabbed the water. He said, "Wait a minute." He said, "Who you get this from?" He said, "It was like who? That guy? That guy? Nuh-uh. That water could be spiked. I don't want that water. Take that back." And he didn't take it, which lets people know that people can tamper with water because even the winner thought somebody could be giving him a tamper water.
yeah, I had to see it again. Now, when Wilder said that clothes weigh him down, I don't buy that. Uh, but that what you said could be true. So, and I definitely believe in They call it the glove gate. I definitely think Fury had his hands lower in that glove. I don't know if you believe that or not, but I do.
Definitely in the first fight. You know, think about it. Possibly, and I ain't want the show to be this, but possibly the suit could have been heavier if his water was tempered. I mean, things are heavier when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like maybe it wasn't a suit. Maybe it's if I'm just saying if this is the case, if it really did happen to where somebody tempered his water, you see him come in the ring, he's yawning, he's stretching, he's like, damn, like I mean, literally go back, bro. When you go back, go YouTube. It should be on YouTube. Look how he is just not prepared, like to fight. It's like he can't snap into it. So if that is the case, and I'm not saying it is, but if it is the case, and possibly the suit weigh more, because if something was tampered with, it probably probably drained him some.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying now.
But all right, champ, I appreciate you rocking with me, champ. So I get the people the last word, champ. Talk to him.
All right, peace out, everybody. Shout out to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? 314.
You City. Hey, there it is. Thanks, champ.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right, guys, listen, man. That's my boy Zerb and stuff, man. Straight from St. Louis, you know, from the city where your boy at, you know, trying to make it do what it do. Better yet, what it does, guys. And listen, guys, thank you guys for coming as well. I know I got to jump back on to work. I've been rocking out for about an hour now, and I appreciate you guys. I have to find a way to at least give you guys, more daily streams. It's just harder, especially with times, man. Like in my jobs, they keep me so busy I can't always step away like this. But got some more videos coming. Remember, I'm going to be live this weekend, right? Covering Chisora versus Arreola. Andy Ruiz versus not Chisora versus Arreola. Andy Ruiz versus Arreola. Chisora versus Porker. Guys, listen, we're going to be live. We're going to be talking about boxing. This is a big week of boxing. We got a big month of boxing. We got Canelo Alvarez next week coming up. Taking on Billy Joe Saunders. That's going to be big. This is a big month, and that means it's a big month for TDub, Whatsblazing the Sports. We're back at it, like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers every bit of this work. And again, salute to the Lou. You can find me in St. Louis.